Every gaming community has its fair share of bad apples, and we've all experienced them in one way or another, so for today's video, in no particular order, I'd like to present to you 10 types of players that I hate playing both with and against in Dirty Bomb. Number 1. Quick Chatters. Oh yes, Quick Chat. It was intended to quickly request assistance from your team or to taunt your enemies with a vast array of commands and insults which are unique to each merc in the game. However, some players take this to absolute extremes and live their sole existence to annoy anyone and everyone around them. These are the types of people who were so deprived of attention from their parents that they have resorted to doing just about anything they can to get it from other people. They're often found on the bottom of the scoreboard playing with either Vasily or Phantom while spamming "I'm the greatest" and sarcastic commands until somebody with a decent sense of awareness tells them to shut the fuck up, to which they'll simply reply with "uninterested" over and over again until you mute them. But it doesn't stop there, because as soon as you're back in the pre-game lobby ready for the next round, they'll just smash their face on the keyboard until it's numb. No amount of intellectual reasoning will get through to these people because their sole existence is to waste the oxygen of decent human beings. Number 2. Bunny Hoppers. Dirty Bomb is a very fast-paced shooter, and movement is one of the key tactical aspects to not only get out of danger, but also to gain an advantageous position against your enemies. And even though jumping in a firefight means that you will become easier to hit since you can't change your movement trajectory until you've landed again, that doesn't stop these fucking fairies from jumping all over the map like a bunch of spastics. The two most common mercs I've seen doing this are Fletcher and Proxy, usually either bouncing off walls like a 6-year-old who just had their first hit of sugar, or pressing the jump button at exactly the same time that they fired their shotgun. I've even seen Thunders and Rhinos do this, which makes no fucking sense because they're already slow and predictable enough. But needless to say, they are incredibly annoying to play against, and will often even teabag you if they actually manage to get a kill, just to add insult to injury. Number 3. Medics who don't heal or revive. We all know these people. They're the ones who are mostly level 1s, but oftentimes they can be up to level 15 or higher, and they still don't know what the fuck they're doing. I mean, you have one job. Just one job, and you still can't do it right. The level 3 Vasily on the bottom of the scoreboard is getting more support XP than these people. And even though they might neglect to heal you or even revive you while looming over your twisted and agonized body that's writhing on the floor in pain literally right below them, they sure know how to spam the medic command in Quick Chat, don't they? Yeah, you know what? I might have actually considered helping you if you weren't completely useless. But I think I'll better spend my time teabagging your corpse while you beg for a revive. Doesn't feel very good, does it, prick? Number 4. People who repair stack and double plant. Now, I know the game doesn't make it very easy to know that stacking repairs doesn't actually work, especially when the level 5 Skyhammer sees that the repair bar is filling up twice as fast while a competent engineer comes into play. But when I have to tell you 4 fucking times that repairing doesn't stack, why shouldn't I just trace your IP address, buy a flight ticket to your state, come to your house, and break your fucking kneecaps? These are the type of people who think that they're helping when they just simply aren't. They're like the little brother or little sister of the family who just want to help, but just end up breaking shit instead or making things even worse. I feel bad for them more than I hate them, but god damn are these people thick in the head. Sometimes I honestly just have to let them repair while myself as an engineer has to provide cover fire for them because God knows they won't protect me, the person whose job it is to repair. And it's the same thing with planting C4 as well. Even though they're looking straight at me while I'm planting, they decide, oh, fucking lovely day to plant 2 charges, is it not? And start planting while I'm already halfway done and being lit up. The literal definition of useless. Number 5. Teammates who don't push up. As much as I hated the last group that I just mentioned, you have to give them some credit for at least trying to take part in the objective. As for this next group of people, couldn't be bothered, just couldn't give less of a shit if their house was burning to grab their shit and leave. The game is based around objective game modes, and every stage to a map has a specific objective. Now, while it's one thing to hold down an area of the map while you're on defenders, when you're on the attacking side, this isn't team deathmatch. Push towards the objective. It's been clear for a full goddamn minute. And the 3 snipers on our team are still crowding around the same fucking window on the first objective terminal. This shit pisses me off to no end. And just when I thought repair stackers were useless, these people make them look like God's pity gift to us in a public match. Number 6. Non-English speakers in an English server. Now, while there's already a bunch of controversy surrounding the South American servers, which are apparently hosted in Western North America, there's still South American servers for a reason. so everyone in those lobbies can actually fucking understand each other. This is almost unbearable. When there's some dumbass on the bottom of your team screaming at you in Spanish, you just want to end your life because literally having cancer would be better than trying to communicate with these people. And for some strange reason, they think that their insults have some sort of weight to them when they swear at you in another language. Like, motherfucker, in the most broken English, you just asked me to repair the objective while you sit cozy at the back of the map with your sniper rifle and your 1 in 16 KD, but as soon as I call you out for being a useless piece of shit, all of a sudden I'm a puta? You couldn't even call me bitch in a language I understand? Get the fuck out of here. Number 7. Teammates who refuse to accept med packs. Now, one of my favorite playstyles in this game is the medic class. Since my accuracy isn't really all that great, I've had to learn how to contribute to my team in other ways. The best method that I've found is to heal and revive my team, but when XXMLG420 Swag Scopes runs out by himself into a group of 4 enemies, gets himself killed and then begs for a medic, I just have to put them on mute because it's been a long day and I'm not ready to deal with your stupidity. And when you're at low health, spam the medic button and then proceed to dodge all fucking 4 of my med packs, then look at me like I'm the problem. Just uninstall the game, dude. If you're gonna get mad at me for not healing you, yet are too fucking stupid to see the 4 giant crosses laid out on the ground in front of you, just stop, okay? Just stop. Evolution didn't take millions of years to create the amazing human brain, just so you can sit there like a fucking deer in headlights wondering why you're still not at full health. Number 8. People who use voice chat just to hear themselves talk. Now this is a problem, especially for those of us who actually try to communicate with our team, providing callouts and information that can benefit the group. But these motherfuckers think it's so cool to swear in open mic, and you don't want to mute them either because sometimes they'll actually give some decent callouts, but every time they die, and I mean every time they die, there's always, oh, that was so bullshit. Mines are OP. This lag is so bad. Please, nerf Phantom. There's always an excuse for their incompetence, just because mommy told them that they were special. No, it's not your fault that you keep running down the exact same hallway on bridge into a shotgun blast every single time you spawn. It's impossible in their minds to conceive that they've made a mistake. Number 9. People who blame their team from the bottom of the scoreboard. If any teammate is the worst out of everything I've listed so far, it's the ones who do literally everything I've just said and then end up blaming their own team for it. Like, Christ, is it not bad enough that we have to carry you through thick and thin, yet you somehow still think that we're the problem? Look, you see that low number down there? That's your score, buddy. That's how much you've accomplished in these 13 minutes, while the rest of your team has to carry your sorry ass. But no, you keep thinking that you're some sort of god while you can't even kill an enemy who's standing still with their fucking back turned to you. Which finally leads us into number 10. Number 10. Vote shufflers. Now let me get one thing straight, okay? Out of 10 shuffles that pass, 0 are going to be effective. There is no possible reason to shuffle ever. It just doesn't work, okay? At the best, it's going to piss everybody off and will probably just take the entirety of both teams and switch which sides they're on. Hell, I've even had a shuffle pass that did literally nothing. It switched nobody from one side to the other. Even the shuffle system knew that it would be pointless. But that still doesn't stop these level 4s from voting for one if their attacking team isn't stomping the defenders in the first 30 seconds, or if the other team has somebody higher than level 20. This shit is ridiculous, and it makes every day grow longer until we have a casual matchmaking system in place. Then, at the very least, we can stop with these silly vote shuffles that accomplish just about nothing. And the worst is when they try to shuffle with less than 30 seconds left in a match. A little late for that, don't you think, buddy? Or does a 500 experience win bonus really mean that much to you? I just can't fathom the mindset of these little twerps. It's just a level of depravity that I'll never understand. And that's where I'm going to end today's video, so I hope you found it entertaining. Obviously, I wrote this for the sake of comedy, so don't take this shit too seriously, aight? Anyways, I'm working on a weapon guide series that I think you guys are going to enjoy, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in the next video. But until then, as always, take care everyone.